Hey, fatty! This is Snake Diet Sunday Night Live. And on this broadcast, we fucking get nasty. We ask any questions that you feel you need to ask, okay? So while I'm waiting for people to chime in, I'm going to tell a little story. So, how I started fasting in the first fucking place. I didn't start fasting because I thought it was healthy. In fact, I thought it was fucking ludicrous that Muslims were dry fasting, to be honest. When I very first started fasting, I did it specifically for self-development purposes. I didn't fucking care if it was healthy or not. I just fucking did it. I just wasn't a fucking pussy, and I did it. And lo and behold, it fucking ended up being the fucking best thing I've ever done in my life. The reason I'm bringing this up is because I'm not here to debate you fucking people on the fucking science, okay? See, once you have results, and results, and results, and results, the science is fucking redundant. Okay? All you need to see is fucking results. If you see fucking 1,000 testimonials, and you still need to see the fucking written science, which doesn't even... There's science, okay? There is science on fasting, but fucking they still can't fucking explain. They still haven't fucking had a document that openly fucking says that they can cure fucking cancer. And it's not mainstream. So here's the thing about fucking your stupid fucking goddamn studies. If your study is not mainstream, even if the study's correct, say they prove that fasting cures cancer. If the study is not mainstream, meaning the general population does not believe that fasting can cure cancer, then your little study is fucking useless, okay? Useless. This is where I come in. It takes a personality to make things go fucking mainstream. That's why when people talk about, look, like somebody just said, my fucking language. See, people don't know anything about fucking marketing. My language gets fucking goddamn ratings, motherfucker. My language gets ratings. That makes me popular. Then, when I'm popular, I can easily get my fucking cause out in public. Do you get it? That's why I fucking swear like a drunk sailor. If you met me in person, I am not nearly as radical as I am when I'm fucking doing these talks public. I am pretty hardcore when I'm one-on-one with people, but depending on the situation, I can be a fucking asshole in public too. You get it? That's why I fucking swear. I swore growing up anyway. It doesn't matter. It's second nature to me to fucking drop F-bombs every 2 fucking words. Okay? Fucking that gets ratings, makes you fucking famous. Fucking then you get your cause out there. That's why I fucking swear all the time. Okay, I'm not here to debate people on the fucking science. What I'm here to do is I'm here to optimize your fucking goddamn fasting routine so you can get the fastest fucking fat loss and health results possible with the most comfort or the least discomfort. Okay? So now let's start asking fucking questions. So what do we got so far here? Here's a question. Trista Terry. Question. How to dissolve kidney and bladder stones for a 75-year-old man simultaneously getting rid of his arthritis? So right off the bat, when you fast, your inflammation drops like a fucking rock, okay? One thing I will tell everybody on here, when you go to the doctors, get them to actually take a blood test that matters. There's a test called a C-reactive protein test. It's a fucking, basically it's an indicator of inflammation. Some of your doctors are such fucking egotistical assholes, they won't even fucking let you do the test. I had one doctor... I was doing this bacon dry fast experiment, eating cucumbers and bacon for a month. I fucking basically went in there. I wanted my fucking blood test done. I wanted the C-reactive protein test done. He wouldn't fucking do it. So then I had to call my doctor in Edmonton that basically just does whatever I want because he knows I'm a guinea pig and he'll just sign off on shit. So you need this fucking C-reactive protein test done. If that's rock bottom... Like mine was so low, this substance, the C-reactive protein, the liver produces it basically when your body gets all fucked up and is fighting something. Mine was so low that they couldn't even pick it up. Okay, less than 0.1 milligrams per deciliter, I believe it was, as the units. Go on my YouTube channel, I got a fucking video called Fasting Cures Inflammation, and that talks about my C-reactive protein when I got some blood tests done way back. Okay, now, so that's... The inflammation is going to be like one of the main things that's going to beat the arthritis. You got to get rid of the fucking inflammation. All you people that are fucked up. If you have skin issues, you got inflammation. If you got fucking anything, any fucking sickness, it's fucking hormone imbalances and inflammation issues caused by fucking constantly high insulin all day because you fucking eat all goddamn day. And all your other stress in your life causing cortisol to be sky high too. Now, as far as the kidney stones go, dry fasting's got to be one of the craziest fucking things I've seen firsthand to fucking get rid of kidney stones. A lady that used to be one of my moderators, actually, I got her to do a dry fast. She's a nurse. And she runs another group, actually. And we had her daughter dry fasting to basically beat endometriosis. And it worked, okay? Her daughter was getting crazy results. So, but then she hadn't even dry fasted yet because she was fucking scared. So I convinced her to dry fast. She fucking got into like 36 hours of a dry fast and passed a stone. And then we started fucking around with potassium citrate and sodium citrate to fucking try to dissolve stones. Now, don't fucking take potassium citrate and sodium citrate to fucking dissolve stones unless you fucking talk to somebody first. And you don't just take that nonstop. You take the potassium chloride and the fucking sodium chloride. That is just like a fucking, basically like a little aid to help you bust stones up. So we started knocking that back. Those citrates are obviously in lemon juice and shit too, but not as high quantities as his salts. And she ended up pissing out kidney stones. They looked like almost mush. So she started pissing out these stones. So either way, 75 years old, start fucking fasting, get used to fasting on the salt water, then start to incorporate dry fasting, and you may start passing kidney stones, okay? The dry fasting is just amazing to heal your kidneys. Dry fasting is the best fucking thing. End of the day, all you fat asses that are trying to lose weight, the snake juice works awesome to do long fasts, which allow us to lose a fuck ton of fucking body fat very quick. But once you get down to where you're used to snake juice fasting and you got that self-development that you've like beat the fucking issue with not eating, you can start fucking around with dry fasting. And you can do 24-hour dry fast. I say 24, but it's going to be like 22 hours or the 2-hour window where you're going to hydrate or whatever. These work very well. Okay, if you're on a dry fasting routine where you're going dry all day, and then you're basically, say, eating a fucking bunch of cucumbers for 2 hours at night, you're going to get some sick motherfucking results from that. Okay, I'm not, like, I help people beat food addictions with that snake juice. Okay? That's probably my number one thing with the snake juice is beating the food addiction because they're not eating anything. But once you get the development, I'm not just about fucking making people drink salt water all the time. I'm about adaptation. I have people on all sorts of fasting routines that I don't tell you food addicts about because you don't have any fucking self-control. But I might as well tell you tonight. So Paul, me and Paul were fasting. Our first fast was 15 days. His stomach started to bother him to the point where he was basically constantly dry heaving. So this is where I needed to adapt. It's like, what the fuck's the problem, okay? There's nothing out there. There's nothing out there. The man is like 500 pounds, 450 pounds. You know, he's detoxing like a motherfucker. So then what we did is we refed on coconut water and cucumbers, which he barely could even drink because he was almost puking it up. Did that for like 3 days in a row, so the calorie count was nothing. He was still fucking in fat burning mode because there's nothing there. Did that till he felt better. Tried again. Fucking fasted 7 days again. Same thing happened at 7 fucking days. Did the same thing. We did this 3 times. And finally, I fucking put him on a routine where we are dry fasting all day. And he's basically drinking like 500 mils of coconut water. And he's eating about a liter of cucumbers. So a kilo of cucumbers. So the net calories for him is basically fuck all, dry fasting all day. We fucking cut 15 pounds of water in the last 72 hours. Because you see what happened was his body was actually gets water adapted from the dry fasting. It's fucking amazing. So end of the day, once you got that self-control, the thing is the long fast will clean your body. The long dry fast will clean you the best. Okay, the long fast on snake juice are going to build self-development with your food addiction. See, once you've done like a 7-day fast on snake juice, the fear is gone. See, I'm all about the fucking breaking of that fear of not eating. Once you have broke the fear of not eating, then you can fucking do all sorts of cool experiments, okay? That's what I'm all about. I'm a fucking goddamn my own lab rat. I am the experiment. Okay, and even back to the fucking studies. See, the studies to me are just so redundant, I don't even give a fuck anymore, because here's the thing. I've gotten the results with my own body. Okay, so nothing's going to change my mind. Like, nothing's going to change my mind and make me stop fasting. I don't give a fuck if a study comes out that says fasting will fucking kill you tomorrow. Which it won't, but if it did, I don't care, because it works. It works for me. I'm not going to fucking change it. You see what I'm saying? That's important. That's important. Results talk, bullshit walks. So here's the thing. Once you got the result, let's say, for example, let's say you have a guy that has really bad acne. And he starts dry fasting, and he basically cures his acne problem. Well, if a study came out about fasting, and in the first sentence it says, fasting promotes acne, I'm pretty sure the guy that just cured the acne is pretty much going to just disregard that whole article. He's not even going to read it. Because he knows it's a fucking lie. Why would he even care what that says? You see? So when you fucking have the balls to fucking take action and fucking try things, it actually makes your ability to research a lot more efficient. Because you're not going to be reading a bunch of shit that's actually bullshit. So like me, the articles I end up reading are actually good right off the bat. I only have to read like the first sentence and I know they're going to be good. It's because I have the experience. I know what the fuck works and what doesn't already. The fucking articles and the science is redundant as fuck, okay? I'm here to fucking help people optimize their fucking fasting routine to get crazy motherfucking fat loss results. Okay, let's see here. Just like my buddy Pablo just said, results speak louder than any fucking study. Any study. Just go to this group and start scrolling down. It's like when you, and that's, why do you think I run the group so tight and I don't plug it up with all these fucking, over-asked questions? Because I know how people's minds motherfucking work, okay? I'm not a psychologist by fucking trade either, but I know some shit about psychology, I'll tell you that right now. I know that when people start going down that list and they start seeing all these people losing fucking crazy amounts of weight within a few days, basically it makes them try it. It makes them try it, okay? And that's all we need. It's motivation. I motivate people to try something. I'm not here to sell this shit to you. I would like you to try it, but if you don't, it's no fucking skin off my ass, okay? But that's the thing. I create a situation where I'm so motivational that you just can't resist trying it. Because like I said, basically if I quit fasting now because of some random thing said it was bad, I'd be a fucking idiot to stop fucking living a fasting focused lifestyle because of what some other asshole said about fucking fasting that obviously has no fucking experience. I had to get that off my fucking chest. Fuck, that drives me nuts. That same old bullshit. And it's always the people that have no experience with fasting, and it's actually their fear, and they're reading everything. So they're reading everything, and they're actually looking for articles that are going to show that fasting's bad because that's fucking their rationalization to not do it. Okay, here's a good question. Eric Osborne. Cole, I'm trying to get from 16% body fat to 8%. That's funny because that's basically what I'm on the same goal kind of right now. I'm not 16 right now, I'm lower, but should I fast nonstop to get to say 10, then do a 1 meal a day with 48-hour fast once a week to prevent muscle loss? What are you at with your body fat? This is a good question. So here's how you do it. When you're a fat ass, you get on that snake juice and fast as long as you fucking can to cut the fat as quickly as possible, okay? Quickly as possible. When you get down to where you start seeing, when you start getting down to where you're like, you got a flat stomach, you're a male, you got a flat stomach, abs are starting to pop, you already have the self-control now. Now what you can do is you can fuck around with your macros. Now, if I was at, say, 16% body fat like you, now it also depends how hard you're training. if you're not training hard or not training at all, you can do the long fasts. Okay? They're good. You're still going to be so muscle sparing. But if you're training hard, like me right now, there's no fucking way that I can train hard during a 72-hour fucking snake juice fast and not risk breaking down some muscle at that point. If I laid on my ass for 72 hours, I'll probably be okay. But if I'm fucking pumping iron hardcore for 72 hours at the lean body fat percentage I'm at right now, I'll break down muscle. That's a fucking given. So once you get down to where you're getting fairly lean, you can start relaxing the fasting routine. I really like dry fasting. So what I would do is I would do a routine where you always want to be at a caloric deficit with the fasting routine. So what I would do is I would dry fast all fucking day. And what I would do is I'd eat low carb. So basically you're always in ketosis. Low enough carb that you're in ketosis, not ketogenic mainstream protocol of 50 grams. Because you might be able to get it with 80 or 90 or 100 grams of carb via carrots and cucumbers and still be in ketosis all fucking day long. Okay, so you have to dial it in. But you want it, once you get down to there, you want to cut when you're in ketosis. Cut the last bit of fat in ketosis. Suffer a little bit of a performance loss in the gym because ketogenic fucking diet does not get the performance that a fucking diet with fruit in it gets. Okay, I've done this fucking experiment 20 million times. Cut on that routine. So let's say calorie-wise, let's say maintenance for you, so you would maintain, on a keto routine, you would maintain your body weight eating 2,500 calories, let's say. So what you would do is you would do a little slower cut. So you dry fast all day, make sure you're maybe only taking it about 1,800. Like, make it a fucking deficit. Don't be a fucking pussy and just eat like 200 calorie deficit, because calories are like 25% inaccurate anyway. So if you're going to make it a fucking deficit, get down on a deficit. Make sure and hit your protein number on the day. So, you know, if you're trying to cut, I would recommend maybe the gram per pound when you're cutting, if you're a male. And then just make sure you eat a pile of fucking vegetables. So keep your calorie count at like, whatever, something low, under 2,000. You need 2,500, make sure it's under 2,000. Keep fucking cutting, make sure you're not kicking yourself out of ketosis, and cut down to fucking 8% body fat doing that. And then when you get to 8%, start carbing up again to fucking ramp up the workouts. It's so fucking simple. I hope that makes sense. Now, if you want me to give you some free one-on-one coaching, message me and I'll fucking give you more specific help. That's right down that's my bread and butter is that. Okay, it's the fat people are easy, just don't fucking eat. Once you get down to where you actually want to get fucking shredded and be super duper strong, it's a little more fucking around with the macros. I was basically just going over the one guy who asked how to cut. He was trying to cut down from 16% body fat down to like 8%, and I was explaining to him how I would do it, okay? Because I'm doing that routine right now. Like, as we fucking speak, I'm probably sitting at like 9 right now, and I want to cut down to like 8 or even maybe 7. We'll see how lean I can get in the next 3 days while keeping all my fucking strength, okay? So I want to see some questions, okay? Ask any questions about the snake juice, fucking about whatever you have to ask me, okay? Maybe your fucking period won't stop, whatever it is. How ripped are you actually? Melly Kobe asked me, and she's like, show it. I'll be posting some accountability pictures in a few days on the group. Let's see here. Well, I'm waiting for some more people to chime in. I started doing, I call it Snake Diet Free Tour. So in Edmonton, Alberta, I'm doing house talks. So anybody that wants me to come to their house and do a talk in front of their family and friends, let me know. And basically, I will do it for free. You have to come fucking pick me up. You got to be my transportation. And I'll go there, talk, and answer all your fucking questions, okay? Okay, let's see here. I got some questions coming in. Can fasting reverse Debbie Soras? Soras? I was going to say Soras. Can fasting reverse non-diabetes related Neuropathy. I'm not sure. Fucking, here's the thing. Like I tell everybody that fucking fasting will basically reverse anything under the fucking sun as long as you got all your fucking goddamn organs, okay? So, like, I don't know what that is. I'll have to go read about it, but fucking it reverses diabetes type 2. Type 1 is different because type 1, essentially, you don't have an... Well, with type 1, how I say it, as long as you got all your fucking organs, you can be everything can be fixed. But type 1, technically, your fucking pancreas is fucked because it doesn't produce any insulin. Now, even type 1 can be reversed in cases. In cases, if it hasn't been prolonged so long that you're completely fucked. And that would be somebody that gets diagnosed with type 1, say, tomorrow, and they start fasting right away. The pancreas can actually reproduce beta cells. Beta cells produce insulin, and it can be reversed. Like 1 in 5 cases I've been reading. Let's see here. Now, here's the thing with Debbie's question. Now, essentially, Alzheimer's is diabetes of the brain. Like, is that what you're asking? Because obviously you're talking about a neurological issue. Now, like Alzheimer's, because here's what happens. Your brain gets insulin resistant as well, just the same as your fucking liver. So, that's why ketones don't need insulin to get into the brain to be used for energy. Your brain still needs some glucose, but it doesn't need near as much as you think. Once you get into a situation where you're in a fasted state and you're making ketones, your brain will fucking run like crazy off mostly ketones. Basically, the things that need glucose are your red blood cells, your fucking, and your brain, and fuck, there's one other thing that uses them as well. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but if that's the same thing, because it almost sounds like non-diabetes related neuropathy would be something like that. So you'll have to private message me and we'll chat about that. I'll look it up. Anything that I don't know off the top of my head, you can always fucking read about it and figure it out. Here's a question. Keto Mob asks, or states, I'm 35% body fat. Okay, so you're fat. You got to lose way more weight. And I work outside all day and up and down stairs. I also do intense workouts. Should I do 24-hour fasts or power through longer? I get crazy lightheaded and almost pass out around 51 hours. Well, there you go. You're at 51 hours. Fuck, do 48 then. Like, end of the day, are you losing weight? If you're not losing weight, eat less, fast longer. If you're losing good amounts of weight, your body might take a while to adapt to doing 72s and longer. I had this exact same question yesterday from a lady that I was talking to. And she would have troubles when she hits 48 hours. So it's like, just do 48s until you get used to it. Okay, do a 48. Then the next time, do another 48. If you feel good at 48, go 72. If you feel good at 72, go 96. Like, fucking listen to your fucking body. Okay? Just listen to your body. Fast as long as you can. That's it. So Andrea McCoy said something here. It's interesting. I can kind of talk about this for a minute. Speaking on menstrual, ladies, don't freak if you have more than one period a month as your hormones are getting balanced out with fasting, which is true. So some of you women might even notice that you're bleeding all month long. Okay, it's because your body's all fucked up, your hormones are all fucked up, and the fasting's normalizing your hormones. Okay, everything will get into a routine down the road. Heather Michelle asks, what are the best vegetables for belly fat after a fast? To lose belly fat, you mean? Like I said again, most vegetables are pretty low calorie and most of them won't kick you out of ketosis if you're dry fasting all day. Like, it depends on your fasting routine. Either way, the same things apply. If you want to lose fucking shitloads of weight, you fast as long as you fucking can. When you do a refeed, you eat as low a carbs as you can and as low a calories as you can. And that's it. Like, if you stick to those fucking rules, you're going to lose fucking weight like crazy and you're not going to have withdrawals. This girl asked, do I have a car? Yeah, I have a fucking car, but it's a pile of shit. And since I'm going and talking for free at people's houses, they can come pick me up. I don't like driving anyway. Tina Madruga asks, why am I losing some inches and weights isn't reflecting that? Because you're storing water. Okay, your body's going to hold water sometimes, especially if you're... Now, your body will hold water if you're losing sleep. Are you getting enough fucking sleep? So number one, if you're having sleep issues, you're going to hold water like crazy. And like 1 liter of water, that's 2.2 pounds. So just imagine you could be losing a pile of size if you're holding water, and you'll feel it. Like the fat will feel like fucking like a water bed. It'll actually start feeling like water. Okay? Katie Bell. She says, for someone in a healthy BMI zone, would you say it's more important to worry about scale number or body fat percent? Worry about how you look. Okay? Because here's the thing. The scale number is important for basically trending. But end of the day, you want to be as lean as you can be and as strong as possible. So your body fat percentages, your body fat percentages is going to be bullshit anyway. Like, most of the time, you can't even get an accurate reading on body fat percent. And that's going to depend on how much muscle you have. If you have a fuckload of muscle, you could be a fat ass and actually pull as good of a body fat percentage as somebody that's fucking skinny fat. You get it? So don't worry about these fucking numbers. Use the fucking scale to track your progress. And then once you get down to where you're getting lean, then start looking at your body in the fucking mirror. Because you might start to actually lean out and you actually gain a little bit of weight. Like, that's almost what happened to me the last week. I was actually up a couple pounds and my fucking stomach looks more shredded. Okay, so everything counts. But like most of the time, if you're going to go get a body fat percentage measurement, you're going to get it on some impedance machine that's fucking not accurate at all. The most accurate thing you could do to actually have a proper trend would be doing like, what do they even call it? When they dunk you in the fucking water. Because that way, your body will displace a certain volume of water. And based on how heavy you are, it'll show, like, if you're more dense, you're going to have a better body fat percentage, okay? So lower volume, more weight. So more weight per volume is better. But that's only if you get a bunch of them done, like, every month. Because the first one doesn't mean anything. You understand? It doesn't mean anything. Even my body fat percentage when I go get a DEXA scan maybe this week. Like, I know from my previous scans, and I can create a trend to see where I'm at. But if you're just getting one done, one of them doesn't show you anything. It's a fucking joke. You got to get them done, like, often to actually make a trend out of it. The trend is your friend, just like with the scale. If you're not trending shit, it doesn't mean anything. Jose Alfredo Martinez says, shows a picture of your meal you eat every 2 days. You don't need to fucking know what I eat every 2 days. You just need to not eat. I don't eat every 2 days anyway. Right now, I'm doing all sorts of fucking shit. Okay, Nancy Ortiz says, snake diet and breastfeeding. Yeah, you can breastfeed when you're fasting. Okay? Why wouldn't you be able to fucking breastfeed? Essentially, as long as you're drinking enough water, you're not going to get low on milk. Okay? They've been breastfeeding in third world countries for fucking hundreds of years, and they're like, their babies aren't dying, and they're basically drinking fucking goddamn sewer. Okay? Your breasts are your milk is extremely filtered. The filtering system to produce milk's insane. Brooke DeVoe asks, can I still donate blood if I do a feed and hydrate before donating? Yeah, you could. But I'd recommend you make sure you do it the night before. Like, give your body some time to get those nutrients in before. Like, don't be stupid and go donate blood when you're feeling like, when you're heavily fasted. Like, that's not very smart, is it? Like, there's common sense involved in some of this shit. Usually, I don't even have to worry about the common sense because most people are too much of a fucking, they're basically not mentally strong enough to even fucking hit their actual, I guess, their limit. Most of them will just give up before they hit their limit, but some people are getting pretty tough because they motivate people so fucking hard, they actually fast hard. So now I gotta fucking watch that a little bit. Tracy Foss asks, how do you fix constipation? I'm not feeling it. I feel good, but I'm not having BMs daily or even every other day. Just wondering if that's normal while fasting. Just finished 96 hours. Okay, like, you answered your own fucking question. Like, if you're eating every 4 fucking days, why would you take a shit daily? Does that make any sense? Like, what is this fucking shit just coming out of thin air? You're not putting any food in your mouth, for fuck's sakes. Like, see, some of this stuff is so fucking, like, common sense, for fuck's sakes, people. Common sense. It's like, I'm not eating. I'm doing 96-hour fast. Of course I'm not going to take a fucking shit. The only reason you would, maybe, is if you're detoxing and shit starts to break loose out of your intestines. Okay? Like, use your fucking head. And if you're not even constipated, probably. You just don't have any fucking food in your system. Now, people that are actually constipated, let's hit that. If you're getting constipated, you're not listening to me. 4-to-1 fucking ratio when you eat, at minimum. So, if you ate 500 grams of food, 400 grams minimum better be fucking vegetables. Minimum. Even more. Okay? Like, I'm over that 4-to-1. Like, when I eat my full-size meal, I'm probably about 400 grams of meat, and I'm like at fucking like 2.5 kilograms of fucking vegetables. Okay? And I never get plugged up. You're only gonna get plugged up if you're a fucking crybaby. You're not eating your fucking vegetables like your fucking grandma told you to do when you're a little fucking kid. Like, certain things still apply. Eat your fucking vegetables. Fuck. Barbie Parsons asks, once you fast and are able to eat, if you're doing 500 cal, can you take a meal replacement instead of eating food? Why would you fucking want a meal replacement and supplements? Okay, eat fucking food. You don't need supplements. Okay, eat fucking food. Food's a natural way to get it in. See, when they make supplements and vitamins and shit, you gotta understand. Even like taking, let's say a good example. When you're getting like the other stuff that helps break things down and like put it, like a good example, let's say, would be like vitamin A. So you're just popping vitamin A or vitamin D. It's not going to be the same as when you get it through food. A lot of that will just go through you. That's why fucking supplements and vitamins are junk. Your body doesn't know how to use them in that fucking fashion. That's why you piss it all out. And that's why they just rip you off and you're buying your fucking vitamins and you're like, I'm getting my vitamins in. It's fucking bullshit. Just get it through fucking food. Okay, that's the natural way. Your body will actually absorb and like fucking take advantage of it. It won't just piss it all out. Let's see here. Joey Reed says, my mood sucks so bad every time I fast and everyone knows I'm fasting. How can you prevent that? Because I work with people and my bosses keep getting pissed at me. So you gotta say more. How long are you fasting? What the fuck are you doing? What's your health like? Like, what are your ketone strips showing? Are you fucking up the fast? Like, what the fuck are you doing? I can't diagnose that situation. You didn't tell me enough. Are you getting good sleep? Like, you gotta fucking give details to diagnose. You can't just say, I'm fasting and I'm fucking in a bad mood. Like, you gotta fucking say. Like, maybe you're constipated. Maybe you fucking didn't get laid last night because you were fasting and you fucking, maybe, I don't know, maybe you're at the tail end of a 7-day fast. You didn't have enough energy to put out. I don't fucking know anything. Okay? Fuck. Okay, let's see here. Here's one. Sherry Morrison says, Cole, my friend will be starting the diet tomorrow. Should she stop her pain meds at the start or should she wean off them? I stopped the same day but don't know what I should tell her. Well, first off, tell her to fucking subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell her to fucking join the Snake Diet Motivation Group. And if it's pain meds, just cut them. See what happens. Like, fuck, you're not going to die cutting a fucking med. Just cut it and start fasting. You're not going to die, okay? You're not going to die. Cut the fucking meds and start fucking fasting. Gilles asks, reacted badly to an injury and ate poorly for a few days. Well, I don't even have to read the rest of this. Obviously, that was a fuck up, eating poorly. Measured my blood pressure 4 times tonight, and it was 170 over 112. That's pretty high on the top end. Yeah, that's high. Panicked and took my meds first time since August. Wrong move. Now fasted for 24 hours. See, like, you know, don't fuck up. Like, you're still unhealthy. You're still unhealthy. Like, you gotta know what caused you to fuck up. Like, what caused you to eat the junk food? Is it a fucking friend? Is it your fucking wife? Is it your fucking kids driving you nuts and you're pulling your hair out of your head? Deal with the fucking problem. Don't let the problem control your fucking eating habits. Grow some balls and deal with the fucking problem. It always comes back to balls. People don't know how to fucking speak up and have those goddamn conversations. I have one girl I'm helping whose boyfriend smokes, and it was making her smoke. And then she was getting so fucking wired off the cigarette that she had to eat to calm her down. But luckily her boyfriend's kind of on par with the fasting and stuff. And I told her she's got to have the fucking conversation with him. And sounds like she did. And now the boyfriend's going to try to, like, he should be fucking fasting too and quit smoking. But he's not going to smoke around her or whatever. They got something going. So it's a start at least. Okay. Yeah, Anne says diabetes neuropathy is nerve pain. Knew it was something to do with the nerves, but I didn't know exactly what it was. Either way, it doesn't matter what the fuck the name of your problem is. Fasting's always going to make it better. You're always going to get a result that's positive from fucking fasting, so start. Always. Okay, it's not like, oh, can I fast if I have this? Can I fast if I have that? Just fucking start fasting. And chances are, if you read through the testimonials, somebody had the same fucking issue you did and beat it. I've almost seen everything fucking known to man that we beat now. Like, you wait. This group is still young. Like, this group's only like a few months, like what, 8 months old. You wait fucking till this group's around for 2 years. We're gonna have fucking goddamn curing cancer stories coming out of our fucking ass. Charity Ann Calder. I just came off a 72-hour dry fast with amazing results. I'm going to Cuba on Tuesday, all-inclusive for 7 days. I do not want to sabotage my results. Well, then don't. Just don't. Now, whoever you're going, like, see, you got to learn how to have fun without booze. So one thing, stick to the fucking fasting at least all day long if you're going to eat a meal a day on vacation. If you fucking keep your eating in a fucking 1 hour window, I will guarantee you won't gain a fucking pound unless you maybe hold some water. Okay? And if the person you're going to Cuba with, if they're fucking eating like a pig and drinking their fucking faces off, maybe you got to reevaluate your fucking relationship with that person, okay? See, this is the thing. You're either going to go up and the person's going to follow you, or they're going to drag you down like a fucking boat anchor. It's the people in your lives, because you allow them, don't get that wrong. Don't blame the people. You allow them to do this because you're a fucking pussy. But the people in your lives, you got to grow those balls to cut these people loose. And make friends with people that are going down the same road as you. That's probably the biggest problem I have with people sticking to this shit. I'll have people that fast for fucking 7 days like fuck all. And then they fuck up because it's their stupid fucking social circle that they can't get rid of. Because they're too scared to fucking get rid of fucking... Because they don't know how to make friends. That's a whole nother topic I could help you with. That's how I'm almost here today, is this kind of shit. I used to do all sorts of self-development out in the fucking street, helping people meet strangers and all sorts of shit. You gotta learn how to make fucking friends, okay? Don't be scared. Like, all you gotta do is maybe text them, hi, how are you? Don't be a fucking pig, okay? Don't be a fucking dude that's sending fucking half nudes to some of the girls in my fucking group. I'll boot you out of the fucking group and I'll fucking show your dick all over the internet. Okay. This is a good little testimonial. Shirley Blue said, I have been fasting 120 hours. I was supposed to have surgery on my finger due to arthritis and a cyst. My finger is healing. It's fucking amazing. That's awesome. Okay, let's see here. Minnie asks, should we supplement with magnesium while taking snake juice? No, you don't need it. I always get that. You just fucking need to drink that salt water. Your body stores like 25 grams of magnesium. Your body uses maybe like 300 to 400 milligrams a fucking day. If you were fasting hardcore, you would literally have enough fucking magnesium to last you for like a month, like 2 months. What you need to do is fast, and the fasting will mobilize minerals that are already in your body, like calcium and fucking magnesium and all this other shit. Okay? Your body's full of minerals, especially when you're a fat ass. You got all sorts of minerals there that just need to be mobilized. Then, when you get lean, like I've said a million times before, when you run out of body fat, then you start eating again. And then you'll fucking get the magnesium that way. Okay? There's always a source. If you're a fat ass, you don't need anything. A good example, I always like to use a grizzly bear. A grizzly bear will literally fucking dry fast for fucking the whole winter. Are they fucking getting anything in? No, they're laying there. And they're fucking burning fat. Okay? They're not taking any fucking magnesium supplements. And like, yeah, we're not grizzly bears, but still, they're gonna need minerals just like us. Okay? They don't need anything. They just fucking sit there and fucking fast. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, here's one. Amy Simpson asks, when you're shivering in the cold bath, your muscles are contracting. Are you building a little muscle like doing... No, you're not building shit. Your muscles are just doing like this little bit of work and you're burning calories like crazy, but you're not fucking... There's no hypertrophy happening. You're not fucking getting ripped sitting in that bathtub. Well, you are. So you're losing fat, yeah, but you're not like fucking building muscle sitting in the fucking bathtub freezing your bag off, okay? It's for fat burn and to crank up your brown fat production. Brown fat basically burns white fat. Brown fat burns calories. Let's see here. Melly says she has endometriosis. I wish I didn't have a cycle. Maybe this will help. Start fasting. Okay, here's one. Tim says, oops, didn't mean to hit send. Once I'm out of arterial fibrillation, I'll have the balls to start. Yeah, probably chicken shit, but I'm worried. So, here's the thing, like, the fasting's not going to cause the problem, but you got to dial in the salts properly, right? And this is where I could use a little softer fasting routine. Like, people, if somebody has like a fucking, even like a nasty heart issue, you can soften up the fasting routine to get them into it, okay? You don't have to do this. Like I said, you could do a dry fasting routine with like a refeed with cucumbers at night and get some pretty fucking sick results rather than going the snake juice route that's the most hardcore for the roasting the fat right off the bat. Let's see here. So back to the breastfeeding question as well. So like, you won't lose your fucking milk supply as long as you're fucking hydrated enough. You're not going to go do a dry fast when you're breastfeeding, okay? Now, I did have one girl doing a dry fast when she was breastfeeding because we're trying to fucking cure cancer. But that girl was basically putting milk in the fridge that she would pre-pump, okay? Because she had a pretty fucking hardcore purpose to dry fast to try to beat fucking basically thyroid cancer. Elizabeth Best asks, can you talk about once you're lean and no longer have to drink snake juice? Well, that's exactly it. Once you're lean You don't have to pound back snake juice, but here's the thing. If you're dry fasting all day or drinking water, regardless, the rule is you still got to get in your fucking potassium and you got to get in your fucking sodium. And you want to do that by taking in the lowest amount of calories possible, because if you're fucking eating a bunch of food to get those two things, then you're not going to lose any fucking weight. Okay, that's it. So I figured out a way to fucking get in the sodium and potassium with 0 calories, which is fucking snake juice. Okay, now if you start fucking hammering back cucumbers, yeah, you're looking at like 16 calories per 100 grams. So there's still some there, but it's not a lot. But it's not going to be as optimal for burning fat as drinking the snake juice. Does that make sense? But then once you're lean, you're going to be eating a full caloric intake again. So if your body needs X amount of calories to maintain a certain weight on the scale, I'm not going to go if your body needs X amount of calories, because the fucking stupid calorie calculators are bullshit. You use the fucking scale to gauge your food intake, not the other way around. You don't fucking guess on your food intake and hope to God the scale doesn't go up. You use the scale feedback to gauge your fucking food intake. That's how you dial in your fucking meals once you're ripped. And then make sure you get enough fucking sodium and potassium. So you fucking salt the shit out of your food. And then you eat fucking foods that have potassium, which is most fruits and vegetables. Make sure you're hitting some good numbers, 2,000, maybe 3,000 milligrams a day on both of those. That's that easy. It's all about those two main electrolytes. If you want to lose weight, you got to still get them in and to feel good. Once you're lean, you still get the electrolytes in, but you can eat food now because you lost all the fucking body fat. Okay. Sabrina Elliott Ray asks, what do you brush your teeth with when fasting? Fucking toothpaste. In fact, it's funny though, because even toothpaste, I'm starting to fucking realize that, what else is a scam out there? Because when I'm dry fasting all day, and I eat like super clean, my teeth are perfect. I never have bad breath, nothing. I don't even wake up with bad breath. Like, fucking seriously, once you get clean and in my state of health, you don't even need to brush your teeth. You really don't. Other than maybe for that instant, like, really freshness, you don't even need to brush your fucking teeth anymore if you followed exactly how I eat. Like, if you're eating fruit and vegetables and dry fasting all fucking day, you won't even need to brush your fucking teeth, because toothpaste is another fucking scam that you only need because your teeth are rotting out of your head because you don't fucking fast and eat a bunch of fucking sugar. JC said she had a bod pod done a while back and it was traumatic, 55%. 55% body fat. There's so many fucking things out there to try to measure body fat percentages. It doesn't mean shit. Just get fucking ripped, for fuck's sakes. Make sure you can wash your laundry on your fucking six-pack and you're good to go. As long as you're not a weakling. End of the day, that's your goal. Get ripped and be strong. And fucking get there as fast as you fucking can, because then you'll stay motivated and you won't fall off track. How fucking hard is that? Get fucking ripped and stay strong. Don't get ripped and get weak as fuck like a bikini competitor on stage, okay? That's why we're fucking fasting, because we're not going to fucking lose muscle mass, because fucking fasting is so muscle sparing. We're not fucking spiking our insulin all day long and promoting inflammation like fucking crazy. Another fucking thing I'm going to bring up. This question came up yesterday and I forgot to answer it when I was talking to these ladies. Ketoacidosis versus ketosis. Fuck. They're not even comparable. Ketosis is when your body is in a state where it'll fucking basically break down fat to fucking make energy. Okay? Ketones. A ketone is energy. Okay? That's it. Your body will use fat for fuel, whether it's exogenous, meaning you eat the fat, or use body fat. Remember, this is a ketogenic body fat diet. We're using body fat for fuel. We're not fucking drinking bulletproof fucking coffee. We're not taking exogenous ketones, which are the biggest ripoff known to man. Like, some of these fucking women are so brainwashed. This is so sad. These people that are selling this fucking prove it shit should be fucking shot and arrested. It's like they're eating a bunch of food. They got them so brainwashed about the keto strips. This is why I hate this, because I like ketosis. It's got its uses. And when your body's in ketosis from forced ketosis from fasting, there's value. But when you're sold on the idea about the keto strips showing color, these fucking idiots could eat like a bucket of ice cream and take their stupid prove-it exogenous ketones, and then they're just pissing out the ketones. Like, what's that doing? You're not losing any weight. In the end, it's the fucking results. I don't give a fuck about the fucking ketones. I just use that as a troubleshooting measure. I want results. Your fucking stupid prove-it doesn't get results. What do you think? Because you're in fucking ketosis? You're not in ketosis. You're fucking putting ketones in your body and you're pissing them the fuck out. You're just throwing your money in the garbage can. Do you fucking get it? People are idiots. All this ketogenic shit is fucking a complete fucking ripoff. Anybody that's selling it is either an idiot or a crook. Like fucking bulletproof coffee. Why in the fuck would I drink coffee, for one? Because it fucks you up. Because it's fucking terrible for your stomach. Number two, why would I drink coffee with fucking goddamn coconut oil in it, MCT oil, when I got body fat to burn? That's just fucking oil that's not going to come off my gut. That's just fat that's not going to come off my gut. Like, this ketogenic craze, people are so brainwashed, and that's why people are buying these blood ketone meters and all this shit. Because they're like, oh, my ketones are up, but have you lost weight? It's like, no. It's a fucking joke. Like, results, motherfucker, results. Like, some of these women are promoting their stupid fucking prove-it shit, and then you ask them, so how much weight have you lost? It's like, well, I'd lose a lot more if I wasn't drinking beer and eating pizza, because they're still pissing ketones, but they're not losing any weight because they're fucking eating a pile of food. Like, fuck my life. Like, fuck me. It's unbelievable how stupid people are. All of this ketogenic shit should be banned. But you're buying it. You're buying it. Fuck. All you need to do is fast, and you make more fucking ketones and you know what to fucking do with. That's why you're pissing them out. Real ketones. Fuck, people are idiots. So I got way off topic there. So ketosis. So when you break down fat to fucking make fucking energy. Okay? Ketoacidosis is when you're an idiot, basically. It's when you're type 1 diabetic and you fucking don't take your insulin. So then your blood sugar goes through the fucking roof because you didn't take your fucking insulin. Then your fucking body, also not to mention that there's no insulin to actually get any fructose into your liver or any glucose into your liver. So then you get into a starvation mode very quick because your body's almost tricked. So then you're making ketones quick. But it's not even the ketones aren't even the issue. The problem is the fucking blood sugar gets high. And then you're urinating like crazy because as a last line of defense, your kidneys are trying to get rid of all this fucking goddamn sugar in your blood and the ketones now because they're spooling up. And basically you get dehydrated to beat fuck, and there you have it, folks. You have ketoacidosis and you're in the fucking hospital on an IV. That's ketoacidosis. You're a fucking idiot if you get ketoacidosis if you're type 1. It's because you didn't drink any fucking water and you didn't take your goddamn insulin. Fuck. That keto, like, just because the words sound the same. Fuck, people are stupid. Fuck, the words, just because they sound the same, they're not the same. Fuck, don't be stupid. Go fucking Google the two words, for fuck's sakes. Like, go Google the two words, just like I'm going to go Google neuropathy or diabetic neuropathy or whatever that I didn't know what the fuck it was at the start of this. See, what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to go Google it and I'll read about it for 10 minutes and I'll know what the fuck it is for next time, or I'll fucking know what it is for tonight anyway and I'll fucking forget. Because really, end of the day, it doesn't even matter because fasting will fucking beat everything. Only the really important shit sticks in my fucking head anymore because I got a scope of practice, okay? I help people fucking basically lose fucking fat as fast as possible. And since they're always in ketosis, I know ketones, I know fucking metabolism, I know blood sugar, I know fucking diabetes, I know that shit like the back of my fucking hand. A lot of these other like offshoot fucking issues that have these crazy names and shit. I don't know all these fucking names of these problems. You know what it was? You know what it was in the old days? You're just simply sick, okay? It's like you're sick. If you're an Indian back in the old days and you're in your tribe and you're fucking, you're sick, okay? It's like he's ill. And guess what? You laid there and fasted. They didn't have names for every single fuck up you have. You were simply just sick, okay? You're sick. Just use the word sick to pretty much fucking put everything in a fucking massive box. You're fucking sick. You have a fucking skin issue, okay? You could dumb it down to skin issues, you can dumb it down to cancer, you can dumb it down to a hormonal problem. Fuck. Basically, you can dumb everything down into like a group of 5 topics. You're fucking sick. Fix it with fucking fasting. You don't need to know every word. And guess what? These people go to the doctor. They think the doctors are smart because the doctors use fancy terminology, and the doctor doesn't know fuck all about how to deal with disease. It's so, I make this so simple that people don't even understand it because it's too easy. It's like people make it complicated. It's like, just go fucking drink fucking salt water for fuck's sakes and don't eat. Like, how fucking hard is that? People actually make it complicated. It's like people want the drama. It's like, I got this or I got that talking over the fucking Thanksgiving dinner. It's like, I got this and my doctor said this and my doctor said that. Like, it's like they want the drama. It's like they think that they know, just because they know what a big word means, that they're fucking smart and they don't know anything. Like, I'm talking about the person that has the sickness too. They don't know shit. That's why they're sick. If they fucking knew what they were doing, they wouldn't be fucking sick. They'd be like me and never get sick ever. By the way, it was ironic because I fucking felt slightly like I was fucking getting a cold about 4 days ago. I was up late 2 nights, had to get up early 2 days, so I lost some sleep, okay? I trained hard on the one day where I probably shouldn't have. I should have just probably took a rest day there when I didn't feel great, and I trained really hard. What did I do? I fucking came home, I fucking ate a bulb of garlic, a bulb, not a toe, a bulb, okay? Then I did a fucking 48-hour dry fast, and I fucking was perfectly fucking fine. 2 days later, like, I beat it, because I caught it so quick, my throat was kind of getting scratchy, and I fucking just dry fasted it away, okay? It's easy. You just fucking, as soon as you feel sick, you fucking dry fast. How hard is that? It's just, this whole snake diet thing is just an idea of control. I'm trying to help people get control, okay? You just need the control. Fucking get rid of your fucking bullshit addictions. Get rid of your fucking bullshit social circle. Get your health back. It's common sense. Like, what I do now is I'll troubleshoot people's snake chews if they have diarrhea, things like that. When people want to get really lean, I'm really good with, like, the macros. I've experimented like crazy with the amount of protein you need and shit like this. And, like, that is, like, dialing it in at the end. But at the start, it's just fasting on salt water. Like, how easy is this? People still trying to make it complicated. I had people message me, they're like, there's so much to learn. There's so much to learn. Fuck. There's nothing. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. You just fucking drink fucking salt water. And shut the fuck up. That's it. Let's see here. Here's a good question. Tina asks, how long does it take to detox your body? I've been on this for 1.5 weeks. Well, it takes a lot longer than 1.5 fucking weeks. If you're still fat, you're still dirty. Okay? You're still a dirty little girl. Okay? You're still fat and dirty. You need to get rid of all the fucking fat. Okay? It's like, say you're going to redo an old maybe you're going to redo an old 57 Chevy. Okay? You're going to repaint it. What do? Just start fucking painting over the old paint? Or do you fucking strip the cocksucker right down to the bone, and then you start fucking putting on new paint, okay? Strip yourself down to the fucking bone, and then fucking start rebuilding. Fuck. You're fucking toxic and dirty as fuck as long as you're a fat ass, especially if you fucking used to do drugs and smoke, Now, if you somehow got fat, fasting and overeating clean food, then you'd be pretty clean. But the chances of that happening are slim to none. Because I can't even gain any weight when I eat one meal a day unless I'm like eating in a fucking 3-hour eating window, eating as much fucking food as I can possibly fucking muster into my gut and feeling like shit the rest of the night. I'm so full. Elizabeth asks, can you also talk about smoothies versus whole foods? What made complete sense? Oh, so me and Elizabeth, I was talking about smoothies versus eating food. Your body, when you eat an apple, okay, if I took a kilogram of apples and ate them naturally, when I eat them, for starters, your saliva is going to break down carbs, but you get more retention time when it's fucking in your stomach and it's not as broken up, okay? It's not as broken up. If you went and put that kilogram of apples in a blender and blended it up fine and drank it, you could actually get the shits. So people need to understand that you can actually shit out like calories that aren't even digested at all. Like if you overeat, that's a little off topic. Okay, let me get to the point with that other one. So basically, if you eat the food and you chew it and eat it and it's in your stomach, you will get more out of the food for absorption than if you fucking blended the fucking shit up and drank it. Just another fucking lazy fucking thing that doesn't get you the results. Fucking making smoothies will not get you the result as if you ate all the fruit that you put in the fucking smoothie. Simple as that, okay? Now, on this topic though, you can only gain weight so fast. Here's an example. I figured out that basically at around 4,400 calories was anything over and above on the day, over and above like about 4,300 calories worth of food, I would just shit the rest of the food out. You can only gain fat so quick. So what I'm saying is that the mainstream thinks that every piece of food you put in your body gets broken down and you store the calories. It's bullshit. If you force food fast enough, your body naturally is going to be like, we need to get rid of some of this volume. And you will shit out solid fucking food, basically, that hasn't even been digested, which you guys have seen in the toilet before. Okay? People don't ever want to talk about shit. It's so important to understand how that works. So, like, let's say I was trying to force, like, 7,000 calories a day in, like, maybe a 5-hour eating window. So I'm stuffed. I will fucking shit that food the fuck out and not even absorb nothing. There'll be so much unabsorbed nutrition there. So much unabsorbed nutrition. Okay? This being said, it's funny because your stomach is sized naturally to how much you should probably eat, because from day one you should have been eating big meals each day, a big fucking meal each day, and not fucking having these little tiny meals. Now you have an underdeveloped stomach. So if you are big, you would have had a bigger stomach, a bigger gas tank, like the gas tank of a fucking truck versus a little shitbox car. You fill it up one time a day, it lasts the truck all day. You fill up your little shitbox car's gas tank once a day, it lasts fucking for the day. It's the same idea. Okay? But we fucking got in our fucking heads for the last like few hundred years that we're supposed to eat multiple meals a day. That's why everyone's fat and sick and all fucking inflamed. So what I was saying is that if you overeat on calories and you're still fasting all day, like if you're really full, your body will kick food out. You will not absorb all the fucking calories. Because if that was the case, I would be like a fat ass in a week because I could try to hammer back 8,000 calories a day. If I actually took all that on and it turned to fat, I'd be so fat in a week it wouldn't even be funny. But that's not how it works. You might gain maybe a half a pound of fat a day or something. Okay? Like, people don't even understand this fucking shit. It's like, your body just doesn't hold it all. It gets rid of it. It's overfull. It's overfilled. Okay, it'll kick it out. And then also, fuck, I was going to get into something there. Might come back to me. Pamela asks, would love to hear about any cancer being fasted out. Well, one of my moderators right now, she's going to be getting a scan in like 3 weeks, and we're fucking almost sure the cancer, if it's not completely gone, it's basically fucking melted down to nothing. and it will be gone. And it was malignant cancer before, and then it became benign, and now the tumor shrunk down to fuck all. Not to mention all the people I've helped that have leukemia and shit, and their white blood cells counts got down normal. And another girl I helped, she had a fucking, she had a tumor under her eye. It's gone. So we cured her fucking cancer. And fuck. It's not even, honest to God, somebody comes and asks me for help that has cancer. That's not even as serious of a scenario as somebody that's got fucking, real heart problems. The real heart problem person I'm going to worry about more. The cancer person, fuck, as long as they got some fat on their body, as fast as long as you fucking can on fucking snake juice and dry fast. The person that has had some heart surgery or something's fucking in a more critical situation in a sense as far as fucking them up on those salts and things. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So you know how everyone's like, oh, my friend, they're so skinny because they have a fast metabolism. Here's the truth. The person that can gain weight the fastest has the fucking amped up metabolism. So let's say I'm lean and I can gain 20 pounds of fucking fat in 3 weeks. But then unless I go and start fucking up the fasting and I start eating more than once a day, I will fucking not be able to gain anything once I hit 190. It's almost impossible. I can eat fucking cheeseburgers and fucking ice cream every day. As long as my fucking eating window's tight and I'm trying to deliberately gain weight, so eating one meal a day, trying to gain weight, I won't be able to gain shit. Oh, it wouldn't matter how much I eat, as long as my eating window's tight. Now, the person that claims their metabolism is so fucking great, they can't gain any weight, that's eating all that food, same as me, it's because you should ask that same person how much do they shit. Because you know why? They aren't gaining any weight because their body is so fucked up, they're not absorbing any nutrition, and they shit all the food out. Okay, so your little skinny fucking crackhead friend that fucking can't gain any weight, even though they eat pizza and drink beer all day, that fucking person is fucked up. Their stomach is fucked. It's not because their metabolism is fast. Their stomach is fucked. Their body is fucked. The person that is lean, that can pound back food and gain weight really quick, that person is fucking healthy. It makes sense when you go back to the caveman days. When they were gorging on food like feast or famine, they wouldn't want to just shit out the fucking meat they just ate. They want to stash it on their body as fat. That's how we would have fucking evolved. We didn't evolve to eat like pigs and just shit it all out. People do not have a fucking clue about metabolism. It's unbelievable. Because no one wants to talk about shit. As soon as you understand shit, you fucking learn a lot really quick. Okay, let's see here. Here's a good one. Jocelyn Morrison, I need a drink. Okay. Jocelyn Morrison asks, when I get to my goal weight and start a new healthy diet, do I have to fast for the rest of my life to keep the weight off? Will my body try to store the fat because of fasting? Like example, 247.6 pounds to 140 pounds, get down to my goal weight, start living my regular life, eating proper, going to the gym. What do you mean by that? Eating proper. You're always fucking fasting. Once you get fucking lean, you better not be eating more than one meal a day. Ever. Okay? If you're eating more than once in the day, and end of the day, it's like, how did you get lean in the first place? You fucking fasted. So if you start to fucking creep up on the weight, you watch the goddamn scale and you fast hard again. Maybe you eat 10 meals a day for 3 days in a fucking row like an idiot. Well, your weight's gonna go up. And then what do? You see that on the fucking scale and you fucking fast again. Okay? So the main thing is, when you get lean, then whatever amount of calories your body needs to maintain that weight, that's the amount of calories you need to eat in a tight eating window each day. That's it. Okay, you never go back to that fucking bullshit lifestyle where you're eating more than once in a fucking day or more than in a tight eating window in a day. Like, example now, let's say somebody that's fucking ripped and training super hard and has to eat like 5,000 calories a day, or else they'll actually lose too much weight. Well, that person would have to go to like a mainstream fucking weak-ass fasting routine, because if they'd have to have a wider window to accommodate all the food. Okay, like maybe they need to eat fucking, most people would never need more than 4,000 calories a day. But if they had to eat 4,000, they give themselves 2 hours. Most men could eat 4,000 fucking calories with carbohydrates in 2 fucking hours. If you're spending longer than 2 or 3 hours to eat your fucking food in the day, you're fucking leading a shitty ass lifestyle. Does that make sense? You lose the fucking weight and then you fucking follow the goddamn fasting protocol, the relaxed fasting protocol. Fuck. You know, you'll learn right away. Because if you gain weight back when you've lost all the weight, it's not because you fucked up your metabolism. Your metabolism's fine. It's because you started eating like shit again. Of course you're going to get unhealthy again. If you start eating unhealthy via your meal frequency, I'm not even talking about unhealthy fucking food here. I'm talking about an unhealthy eating frequency. Of course you're going to fucking follow suit with your health. And what I mean by an unhealthy eating frequency is an eating frequency that does not promote low insulin levels. Like, how fucking simple is this? If your insulin is getting spiked more than once a fucking day, your fucking diet sucks. Your eating frequency sucks. We're talking about eating frequency. You're fucking, now if you're a fat ass, you should be spiking your insulin maybe twice a week. That means 2 small meals a week. Or once a month would even be better. See, people need, like, if you're a fat ass and your body needs fucking, let's say you're 300 pounds and you're eating 2,500 calories a day to maintain 300 fucking pounds, okay? You take away the 2,500 calories. You start fasting, so you're putting 0 calories in your mouth. Your body's still gonna have to get the 2,500 fucking calories from somewhere. It pulls it off your body fat. And then guess what? You go from 300 pounds down to your fucking sexy 130 pounds. And then guess what? You run out of body fat. Then guess what? So you don't keep losing weight and just waste away. You start eating the 2,500 calories a fucking day again. Anytime you eat when you're trying to lose weight, you're just pausing the weight loss. But once you're lean, you'll start eating a full calorie count again. That's what I mean when I say a full fucking calorie count. A full calorie count, by my definition, is the calorie count at which you will maintain your fucking body weight. Okay? A full calorie count by snake diet definition is the calorie count at which you will maintain your fucking body weight day to day, on a day-to-day basis. I should fucking write that. I should patent that. Brandy Michelle said, been fasting since October 15th, down 21 pounds. Thank you so much, Cole. That is awesome. That's awesome. See, like those, like, you know what? These results, I see them so often now. It's like it's just fucking par for the course anymore. Like, fuck, I remember when I was happy back in the day when I was still preaching 1 meal a day to people to get, like, somebody cutting 6 fucking pounds in a week. Now, if people are cutting, like, fucking 30 pounds and shit. Or, like, in a month. You know? Like, look at the results we're getting here. Like, it's insane. Like, Tank lost 33 fucking pounds in 30 days there last month. Another guy lost 50. My buddy Eugene lost 36 for that Oktoberfest. 36 fucking pounds he lost. Like, you can't get results like this if you're still eating food. You can't. It's impossible. Let's see here. Oh, here's one. Katie Bell asks, does it matter if you drink the snake juice all at once or sip through the day? Drink it throughout the day or you'll be on the shitter. If you fucking chug all that salt, you'll fucking shit your pants right in front of your fucking whoever you're with. Like, does it make sense? Don't chug it because you don't like the fucking taste. Drink it throughout the fucking day. Ever notice how almost every question that people ask me is because they're being a fucking little tit? Okay, it's like every question is, not every question, but the ones like that, it's like, can I do this? Can I do that? Can I take my fucking vitamins? Can I do this? It's like, think, if your question is coming from a frame of you being a fucking little fucking bitch, don't even ask the question because my answer is fucking no. Randy Rusnall asks, is it true that you can die if you are smoking while fasting? Well, fuck, you might be able to fucking die, but it wouldn't be specific to the smokes, I'm sure, but you could die doing anything. You could die walking your dog. Something crazy could happen, I'm pretty sure. Well, fuck, I know that one fucking dipshit off that dry fasting group. He fucking, you know what, sadly, he dry fasts hardcore and like he's pretty healthy, but the fucking guy like still promotes smoking a big fucking goddamn cigar when he's doing a 5-day dry fast. Like, why the fuck would you do that? You're trying to cleanse the toxins out of your body and you're just smoking a fucking cigar? Like, what a fucking idiot. I learned actually quite a bit about dry fasting off that guy back in the day, but then I fucking lost respect for him. Because he fucking still has vices like coffee and fucking cigars. Like, the guy with the least amount of vices is the guy that's going to get the best fucking results when it comes to coaching others. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to tell people to stop smoking cigars if I smoke cigars? How the fuck am I supposed to tell people to stop drinking coffee if I'm pounding back a gallon of coffee a day? I can't. And then that coffee blatantly fucks your stomach. How do I know this? Results talk, bullshit walks. I've had 1 million people get a hold of me that have stomach issues. I ask them, hey, how much coffee did you drink in the past? Oh, fuck, you know, fucking 2-3 fucking cups a day with sugar. Like, it's always the same bullshit. Here's one. Vanna asks, if I have only one kidney, can I do the snake diet safely? Good question. Yes, you can. But now this is the situation where I would probably get you fasting on a more natural means. I would probably get you doing maybe the coconut water and the cucumber kick. So private message me for some help. Because that's the kind of person, like, you got one kidney, you know what I mean? It's not really a big deal. You can drink snake juice, but this way, it's idiot proof. Like, you can't overdose on coconut water. The problem is the fucking carbs in the coconut water. So there's obviously going to be a bit of a trade-off for fat loss results. But in the end, it's obviously going to be a little bit better situation for someone with one kidney. Now, I'm not telling you all you fat asses to go drinking coconut water and eating cucumbers every night and dry fasting every day. Okay, I'm talking to somebody here that's got one fucking kidney. So that's different. Okay, if you're just a regular Joe with all your fucking organs, get drinking your goddamn snake juice. Janine asks, how long am I going to shiver after this cold bath? Probably an hour if you're in there, like, up to your neck and keeping most of your body in the water. If you fucking go a full hour in the bathtub, which I'd fucking like to see you do that. That's hard. If you can sit in a fucking deep bathtub full of water that's 15 degrees Celsius to start with for an hour, you're fucking tough as nails. That is one of the hardest things I ever used to do. Or ever do, I guess. I just haven't done one for a while because I got a little tiny bathtub now. My old bathtub is big. It's funny, this girl just said, she said I'm a life coach. And honestly, that's what this becomes, is life coaching. Because it's the protocol's a joke. Like, it's fucking salt water. It's all the other bullshit that why people fuck up and why their lives are all fucked up in the first place. All the self-induced stress because of fear of judgment. Most of the time. Jessica Michael asks, isn't there magnesium in pink salt? Very little. Mary asks, how do I cure the headaches? Now, again, what are you doing? I don't even know if you're doing the fucking diet. Like, what are you doing? Like, how long are you fasting? How much salt are you getting in the day? How much water are you getting in the day? Are you a fucking ex-coffee addict? Are you in ketosis? Do you have the fucking strips? Are you urinating ketones? Like, I don't have a fucking clue what you're doing. You could, like, For all I know, you got hit in the head with a fucking rubber hammer, like a rubber hammer last night, and that's why you have a headache. Maybe you got drunk last night, that's why you have a headache. Like, I have no clue. You gotta fucking say more. Tammy Woods said, I had a slip because of PMS symptoms. Okay, don't be a pussy. The best thing you can do is just fast during your period. And had really hard week. Has anyone eliminated PMS fast with fasting? I don't want to slip once a month. Well, at least once a month if you ate one fucking meal. At least if you're eating once a month, which you're obviously not. Thing is, the best thing to do is try to fucking fast throughout your whole period. If you could dry fast throughout your whole period, like do a daily dry fasting routine, and then just eat a pile of vegetables at night, you'll see some crazy results. Your body will get water adapted. That is one thing about dry fasting throughout the day, and then packing in, like, say, cucumbers at night. Your body will get water adapted, and you won't stash water. That's kind of important. Just because, like, see, the problem is a lot of people, there's a lot of really good fasting routines that are very aggressive, but they involve putting some, what I would call, food in your mouth at the end of the day with a dry fast throughout the whole day. And most people are not developed enough to do this because they're still food addicts. That's, like I said, that's why the most hardcore is to do the snake juice as long as you can, right off the bat. Right off the fucking bat. As long as you fucking can, and you fat asses just stay on the snake juice. I'm talking people that might need to lose that last 10 or 20 pounds. Those people could do a pretty aggressive dry fasting routine where they have a tiny ass meal most days and get crazy fucking results from it. Like I said, I adapt people to different routines, like the girl with the one kidney. I'd probably have her doing something a little different. Depends how fat you are. Depends how toxic you are. You know, it depends if you got type 2 diabetes. It depends if you got a fucked up heart. It depends if you have high blood pressure. Depends if you have, if your kidneys are only working at 15%. See, there's so many things. But most of you that have all your organs, if you have all your fucking organs and they're all in working order, you can fucking just pound snake juice until you fucking lose all the fucking weight. I'm talking about the exception. The exceptions, the rare exceptions to the rule. And those people usually get a hold of us for help. One thing with headaches, if you're getting a headache, like I said, right off the bat, are you getting in enough water? And are you getting in enough of those 2 salts? Right off the bat, check that. Okay, what's your fucking water source? Have you actually got into ketosis yet? Have you got headaches before you even hit 48 hours? I don't even fucking care that you have a headache. Now, if you get a weird oddball headache a week after you felt good, and then all of a sudden you have a headache, that's a little different. Like even today, Paul told me he had a headache. Everything was good. He hasn't really got a headache, and we pretty much dialed it down to he was a little under on fluid volume today. Because he always was fine. So that's a change in the trend. But the first 48 hours or even 72 hours, if you're having fucking headaches, I don't even fucking care. That's because you're withdrawing from all the shit you put in your body for the last fucking how many years. Here's a good question. Minnie asks, is it better to do cardio or strength training while fasting? So, now that depends how fat you are and how lean you are. Now, if you're like the guy I talked about at the very start of the night there, where he's trying to cut that last fucking few pounds of body fat, the best way to cut is going to be basically doing high-intensity weightlifting. When I say high-intensity, I mean heavier weight, low volume. So basically, you go to the gym, hit a few sets with some decently heavy weight, leave the gym, feel like you almost didn't even work out. And you do that every day. Now, that is somebody that's already been working out. Somebody now that doesn't even train, just fucking fast on snake juice and get cut. I'm talking about somebody that's already basically been training their ass off and doesn't want to suffer any losses because they're already cranked up and they're already at that high level. That person has to dial it in a bit different. Like, even the one fella that I helped, John, he's the guy that has the world record bench press at 45 years old. Like, we cut him we do it very slowly with him. Like, I can't just make John do 72-hour fucking fast on snake juice with his fucking training routine. He'll start breaking down muscle. Okay? But a fat person can just fast on fucking snake juice because you're not doing anything different. You were lazy before, you're probably not exercising now. And if you are exercising, then seriously, just fucking train your ass off. If you're fat, you're not going to compete in the world's strongest man anytime soon. Just get fucking lean. Okay, the fasting takes most of the fat. Strength training is going to be better. If you're going to do fucking cardio, do real cardio. Cardio has such a bad fucking stigma anymore. Do cardio that makes you feel like you're going to fucking puke. Don't fucking get on the stupid steady state, stupid fucking cardio machines and sit there for half an hour when you could burn more fat getting in that cold bath or sitting on your ass at home fasting. Okay, that's just a waste of time and it beats up your fucking joints for no reason at all. This is why I talked about this. Like, this is the thing. This is the evolution people. This is the fucking this is evolutionary. Evolutionary's been around for 200,000 fucking years. But this is how bikini competitors and fucking natural bodybuilders, juice guys are different. But this is how the natural people will cut for a fucking show. Because they won't lose any muscle mass. They won't do any cardio. They'll just fast. Because that cardio breaks down fucking muscle when you get that lean. You want to do nothing. You want to do fucking nothing when you're trying to cut that last bit of body fat. The fasting will just take the body fat. Tammy asked, does fasting cause free radicals? Fuck, it cleans your fucking body out, okay? Does it cause them? Does it get rid of them? Who fucking cares? It cleans your fucking body out. Anything that's damaged could be fixed. Fasting can reverse the damage, okay? Fasting can reverse the fucking damage. And like I said before, if you have a gene mutation, you can fast. Like, it has nothing to do with the fasting. Another thing I want to say while I'm on this fucking genetics thing. Somebody even said to me the other day, like, they thought that their fucking celiac was genetic. Like, it's not fucking genetic. Let's take it from a standpoint, like an evolutionary standpoint. Any of these weaknesses, they would have been weaned out. All the people that had these genetic issues back like 100,000 years ago or thousands of years ago would have just been dead. Okay? They would have just been fucking weeded the fuck out. Now, like, there's somebody that's making the argument that you have a gene that'll give you breast cancer. Here's the truth. One woman might have a 2 in a million chance to get the fucking cancer because she has a different genetic makeup versus the girl that doesn't have that gene problem. It has a 1 in a million, let's say. That's the difference. The fucking reason you get the cancer is because you don't get cancer, you earn it. Okay? You don't get cancer. You fucking earn it with your fucking bad diet and lifestyle. That fucking gene is just going to maybe make your percentage of getting that specific fucking sickness a little higher than somebody else. Okay? But at the end of the day, it's not going to increase your fucking odds if you're fasting and living a fucking and eating properly. When I say properly, fucking like basically natural fucking food and fasting, your odds on the grand scale of things, whether you have a different genetic makeup or not versus the woman that doesn't, is going to be basically the same odds to get cancer as that other woman, which is basically going to be fucking 0. Does that make sense? Okay, it's like, okay, you got this gene, so instead of your odds of getting, if you're leading the healthy fasting focused lifestyle, it's like, oh, you got this gene, so your odds instead of being 2 in a million are 3 in 1 million because you have this gene to get this cancer. But you're still 3 in a million, meaning you're not going to get it. Fuck. You see, it's the fucking goddamn lifestyle that creates cancer, for fuck's sakes. Like I said, you don't get cancer. I hate when people make it sound like, oh, they got cancer. Like, they're so unlucky. You fucking earned that motherfucking cancer is what you did. Okay? You didn't get shit. You fucking earned it. You earned it, now you're fucking paying for it. Now I'm giving you a chance to fucking maybe reverse it if you fucking listen. Kayla asks, in Edmonton, where did you get the no salt? Any shopping store? Oh, fuck. No salt or salt free. You can get it at, where would I usually go there? Save on Foods, Superstore. Save on Foods would almost always have everything. Jocelyn Morrison, I can't remember what your question was now. I have no clue. Ellen Harris, do you salt the cucumbers at night? Okay, so the routine I'm on right now to fucking cut. I'm fucking experimenting a bit. I dry fast all day, and as long as I'm not training hard the next day, I will eat only cucumbers, salt the fuck out of them with sodium chloride, and drink like a half a fucking liter of fucking coconut water. And I'm in ketosis the whole time because I'm dry fasting all fucking day. Remember that. That's a dry fasting routine. You can't fucking be drinking water. Dry fasting all fucking day. And what this does for me, because I'm getting too lean, is it helps me fucking sleep. Because I lose sleep. When you get really lean, you lose sleep and you can't do anything about it. I can't fast on snake juice for longer than a couple days now. And I'm losing the sleep, not because of the same problems you guys lose sleep because of withdrawals and all this other shit and detoxing. I'm losing the sleep because I'm getting so lean that my fight or flight hormones get cranked up and I want to go kill something and eat it because I'm getting low on body fat. So this like tricks me to get to sleep. It's because it's that big volume of cucumbers and it's really no fucking calories and it's not enough carbs to kick me out of ketosis. And in the grand scheme of things, it's like maybe 1/10 of the calories I'd eat in the day. So I'm going to still almost burn just as much body fat as I would have just fasting on snake juice. Me, not you, because a lot of you women don't even need to be... I have women that are eating like 800, 900 calories one meal a day and they're not losing any weight. And your stupid MyFitnessPal only goes to 1,200. Like, how in the fuck? Most of you women, if you guys actually ate 1,200 calories a day, you won't lose shit. You won't lose any fucking weight. MyFitnessPal just does that to cover their ass. They should have that fucking thing be able to go down to like fucking 200 calories a day or zero. Zero would be snake juice. Fuck, this fucking question again. Melly Colby asks, have you had anyone do this but claim it gave them an eating disorder and try to sue you? Okay, number one, they can't sue me for shit because I don't got any fucking money. Okay, so that pretty much solves that problem. Number two, fasting will cure an eating disorder. People with eating disorders have they lack a shitload of self-development, okay? The fasting itself creates self-development and makes them tough and not little pussies. Other ways that I deal with eating disorders is make people put up fucking pictures of themselves. You know what? You know what cures an eating disorder real quick? When you fucking get naked in public. Okay? Go get naked in fucking public and your little first world problems won't fucking really matter anymore and your fucking little eating disorder will be gone. Because the eating disorder isn't caused by the fucking fasting or anything. It's caused by your fucking mental health at that moment because you're depressed or whatever. Okay? It's just, the not eating is just a side effect of how people feel about their lives. That's it. It has nothing to do with the actual eating. It has to do with how they feel about their lives and about themselves and their confidence. Tell them to strip down butt fucking naked and go fucking walk down fucking Jasper Ave during rush hour and it'll cure any eating disorder you ever fucking seen. And that's the truth. I used to cure fucking... I used to cure people's fucking confidence issues by strapping a dildo under their fucking head and making them walk around in public. And people that I coach from now on, maybe I'll start bringing that back. If they cheat on their diet, they strap a dildo on their fucking head and walk through the grocery store. Let's see here. Trying to find a question. Fucking everyone's running their fucking mouths. No questions. Okay, here's one. Randy asks, Cole, when I'm ripped, can I do a fitness stage comp? Why not? Let's get fucking ripped. I know you're against it, but if I do it the right way, I'll be good. Yeah, fuck. You can get on stage, do a competition, maybe give yourself like some attaboys and say you did it. You know, it's just the problem I have is when the mainstream fucking fitness training crooks are selling this idea. See, a lot of these young girls go to these guys thinking that they're just going to be hot like these fucking other fucking women on Instagram that are only lean for like 2 days out of the whole fucking year. And they sell them on the idea that they're going to look like that forever. Or at least get healthy and like look fit. But they don't even achieve that. Most of these girls are fat asses on the off season, and then they cut on their shitty fucking crappy diet and lose a bunch of muscle mass, and then they get on stage, get their fucking pretty little pictures taken in their $1,000 bikini that they bought, don't place, and then they fucking, or even the ones that do place, like what, like they're doing it for all the wrong reasons. It's a confidence thing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do this for me. I'm gonna do this for me. Like, fuck. If you want to do something, get healthy. You know that what you're doing is not healthy when they're feeding you fucking 200 grams or fucking 150 grams worth of protein via protein powder every day, and you're fucking like weak as fuck in the gym for the last 2 fucking months of training, and your body's falling apart because, and then they try to sell you on all the drugs they're doing, of course. They try to, because they know they can't get results for the fuck with a natural. So then they fucking try to get you to fucking take anabolics because that's more muscle sparing. And then you got fucking half the women into this fucking bullshit doing drugs. Like, it's just a fucking clusterfuck. It's gross. It's fucking disgusting, to be honest. Carson Judd, can you tell us how you plan to get ripped exactly? Like sub 10% when fasting becomes less muscle sparing. What's your protocol? So basically, why do you say fucking less than 10%? That's not even hard to meet. Like, you're going to fucking be able to get down to 8% without fucking losing any muscle. It's when you get to like 7 or 6% body fat that you fucking start having trouble. And by that time, you're fucking so shredded that so who cares, right? So all as you do to get lean, you fucking start eating. When you get that lean, let's say you're a male that's 10%. You start eating a meal a day at a decent deficit, low carb to keep yourself in ketosis. Cut down to the fucking, till you're fucking shredded. And then you start, basically when you cut, you keep on the heavyweight, low volume when you're cutting. That should be like a rule of thumb. Heavyweight, low volume. When you're in like a gym guy. And then when you get down to where you're fucking lean, you start hammering back some more carb again to get the performance up in the gym so you can start cranking up the volume in the gym. Now, it's like, what's your goal? Do you want to be fucking ripped 8% and at a cost of a little bit of strength for the summertime? Or do you want to carry yourself a little bit heavier so you're a little more anabolic? See, that's a fine line. I want to get down to like 8% and show people that I actually fucking get stronger at 8% body fat. Because that's the fucking kicker. For somebody to actually get stronger when they're that lean is unfucking heard of, and that's what I'm going to do. See, my goal is I want to be benching double body weight fucking bench press, like not with a cut. I'm talking jump on the scale. I weigh, let's say, 168 pounds or 170 pounds, jump on the scale, then jump on the fucking bench press and hit 340-pound bench. If you can get on the fucking scale without doing a cut, so you weigh yourself 5 seconds later on the bench, hit a double body weight bench press, you are fucking low body fat percentage to be able to do that. Even if you're a trained power lifter. So that's my goal. My goal is I want to be fucking lean so I can motivate people and be strong. Being just lean without being strong is a joke. Okay, I want to be 6-pack lean and strong. That's it. 6-pack lean and strong. I don't really care what my weight is. I want to have a 6-pack and be fucking strong as fuck. Which I'm there right now, but I want to just get a little bit leaner, just a little bit. Let's see here. Here's one. Fuck, this girl asked fucking 5 million questions tonight. Yeah, like if you have a million questions, Always make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel called Snake Diet. Hit my Instagram. My name is snake_diet_wizard. Add all your fucking friends to the Snake Diet Motivation group. Don't worry about what they're going to think, because you'll probably save somebody's fucking life. You'll have some naysaying crybabies like, why did you add me to this fucking group? Fuck them. Tell them to fuck off, because there's going to be people that you'll add that'll be fucking kissing your ass that you added them to that group. Holy fuck. Just looking for a couple more questions here. Like I said again, I'm doing those talks. So as long as people are willing to come pick me up, I'll come to your house and do a talk. Here's one. Karen Blake asks, I take blood pressure and cholesterol meds. Can I stop taking them cold turkey? Cholesterol meds, cut. Cold turkey. Blood pressure meds, if you're, I don't know the rest of your health. Like, how bad a shape are you? If your blood pressure is slightly elevated and you're on meds, cut them cold turkey. Your blood pressure will drop within like 48 hours when you start fasting. Especially if you have high blood sugar. As soon as your blood sugar clears, your fucking blood will get thinner right then and your blood pressure will drop. Or, second routine, you can stay on the blood pressure meds, start fasting, and then when your fucking blood pressure actually goes too low, you can cut the blood pressure meds. Okay? Blood pressure meds are a fucking joke most of the time. Because all you gotta do is start fasting, losing weight, blood pressure gets back to normal within like fucking 2-3 days. Like type 2 diabetics, a lot of times will have high blood pressure too because their fucking goddamn blood's like molasses. Because all the fucking sugar, like some people got like a blood sugar of 10 or 20 I've even seen. That'd be like 20 would be like equal to almost like 400 in the other units. Which is fucking insane. Let's see here. Also, I just want to mention that Ann Kern, one of the moderators, is basically competing with everybody else in this No Food November that Kimmy's running. So bust her balls, because I told her she better be fucking ripped at the end of the month. Because she's been being a little lazy. I can't have any fat moderators. Or fat fucking coaches for that matter either. That's how we roll on this group. Nobody that's giving advice on fat loss is fucking fat. I'll tell you that right now. Anybody that fucking gives advice on fat loss that's fat is a fucking laughing stock of my fucking, like, you're a fucking joke if you're giving advice and you're fat. You're a fucking joke. I do not care if you have 20 years of fucking schooling. You're a fucking joke. If you're giving advice when you're a fucking fat ass, you're a joke. Here's one. Dina asks, what about lung cancer? I'm taking care of someone released from chemo. See, another thing, even on the chemo, like I'm against fucking chemotherapy. But even on the chemo, one of the most important things to do is fucking fast. But you know what they were even telling this girl that her uncle we were helping? He basically chickened out and fucking, I had him fasting, he was doing awesome, and then chickened out because of his bullshit social circle. And then he fucking went and now he's going to jump on the chemo train. But the chemo, you should be fasting when you're doing chemo. That keeps your fucking immune system cranked up because the chemo fucks your immune system so bad. But you know what the doctors are actually telling some of these people they're putting on chemo? To eat as much as they can. Like, I couldn't believe that when I heard it. Eat as much as you can. Like, fuck. Everybody can fast. Remember that. That's the takeaway tonight. Everybody can fucking fast in some way, shape, or form. So everyone have a great night. And get that fat in ya!